Hey everybody, Tim here with today's episode of Enterprise, Season 2, Episode 25, Bounty, the Quilted Quicker Picker-Upper. It's an okay episode. I'm mostly excited for this one because it finally introduces the Tellerites. And I've been talking about the Tellerites over and over again. I don't even remember the last time we saw one. Like, it had to have been, I think, Next Generation. I don't think we saw one in Voyager or Deep Space Nine. And so, Tellerites were really big in the original series, especially pitting them up against the Andorians. So, a little bit of a spoiler, by the time we get to the end of Enterprise, but before we get to the original series, somewhere in there when the Federation is actually founded, the four founding members of the Federation are humans, Vulcans, Andorians, and the Tellerites. So now, as of this episode for Enterprise, we have met all four of the founders. So I think that's pretty cool, and I've been really excited to get to this point. So, mostly, as soon as, the Tellerite comes on, you can tell something's not going to be quite right. And, of course, he ends up kidnapping Archer, and it ends up being this, ploy from the Klingons who have put a bounty on Archer's head, which seems really dishonorable, at least to me. I feel like Klingons would be no, go get him ourselves. But instead, they're just here's some money, go get him for us. So that seems weird to me. And then, of course, Archer makes friends with him, and then the Klingons cheat him, so he betrays them, blah, blah, blah. By the time you get to the end, you're oh, I've seen this over and over and over again. So, below this is the subplot where Phlox and T'Pol are, contaminated by this microorganism. And so they go in, the sexy blue room that, from the pilot of this series to now, is just people taking their clothes off and rubbing oil all over themselves. And so this is the first time that we've seen Dr. Phlox without a shirt. And T'Pol is slowly getting more and more turned on. And so at first she's this is the Pon farr, and I'm instantly interested. I'm this is great. I don't know how old she is or how many years it's been or what, and we haven't really seen a female in Pon farr. And it seems like they didn't know quite how to do it because they didn't want her to be overly sexualized, and so she more just kind of cries and she wants to jump Phlox. And so by the time you get to the end, it turns out that the microorganism actually prematurely set her off. And so he gets her to calm down, everybody lives happily ever after, and that's kind of the end of it. It had a lot of really good setups, but then they didn't know how to end it. So they were just okay, she's healed, he's good now, the end. And I was nah, I don't know. It was a great start, and then it just kind of fluttered out. For those who have seen this one, what did you think about T'Pol being in Pon farr? What did you think about the Tellerites? What do you think about the Klingons, still being involved? Go ahead, let me know, and I will see you guys next time for the Season 2 finale, The Expanse.